We are exactly 16 years away from 2040. In that short window, the tools we've built will force a transition so complete that it marks the start of a different era for our species. This chart captures a canvassing of over 300 technology experts conducted by Elon University. Look at the blue bars on the left. They show a heavy consensus of pessimism regarding wealth inequality and the future of politics. Most of these analysts aren't worried about a machine rebellion. They're worried about how humans will use the tools. Artificial intelligence acts as a magnifier for our existing social frictions. These experts expect it to worsen the erosion of basic human rights and further degrade the level of civility in our public discourse. The conflict stems from a mismatch in speed. We are injecting zero marginal cost digital intelligence into political and economic institutions designed for a 20th century world. While the technology will continue to iterate, the path we take isn't a foregone conclusion. The reality of 2040 will be determined by our governance and the structural choices we make right now. Consider the default path. If we continue under current market incentives, AI is deployed primarily to maximize corporate profits and secure geopolitical advantages. In this scenario, the shared information ecosystem breaks down. Deepfakes and automated disinformation campaigns become so cheap and pervasive that trust in democratic institutions, like elections and the justice system, effectively vanishes. Economic stability follows. As creative and critical tasks are outsourced to adjunct intelligence, the job market contracts, leaving millions without the income or the sense of purpose that traditional work once provided. This instability gives way to autocratic centralization. Governments use pervasive AI-driven surveillance to identify and assess every individual in public spaces, making anonymity a thing of the past. On the battlefield, the search for a tactical edge leads to an AI arms race. We end up with lethal autonomous systems that can identify and engage targets without a human in the loop. For the individual, the cost is the loss of agency. By delegating our thinking and decision-making to frictionless digital assistants, we gradually trade away our cognitive independence for the sake of convenience. This trajectory takes our current systemic inequalities and stretches them until they break. It risks a future where human capacity is diminished and power is concentrated in the hands of whoever owns the code. The reason this default path feels so bleak is that our current institutions are ill-equipped to handle the disruption. Instead of adapting, many legacy systems try to protect themselves. They consolidate wealth and power at the top, leaving a growing gap between the tech elite and everyone else. But that pressure is becoming a catalyst. It is forcing a choice. Either these entrenched systems evolve to serve a new reality, or they will be replaced entirely by more agile structures. There is a second path, the designed path. This involves building a new democratic infrastructure formulated specifically to manage AI for the public good. Economically, this begins by treating training data as a public resource. Since AI is built on the collective output of humanity, society could tax these platforms and use the revenue to establish sovereign public funds. If the productivity gains from AI are distributed this way, they could provide the financial foundation for a universal basic income. This creates a buffer for populations displaced by automation, potentially decoupling human survival from traditional labor. We also see the democratizing side of the tech. Universal AI translation can erase linguistic barriers, allowing people to communicate and learn in their native tongues without being marginalized by dominant languages like English. By making these deliberate choices, AI becomes a tool for hyper-efficiency. It automates the drudgery and frees us to focus on human-centric work, moving society from a mindset of scarcity to one of collective abundance. Beyond the politics and economics, there is a deeper shift in how we experience ourselves. Experts call it Mind 2.0, a world where an AI co-pilot knows your biometrics and habits better than you know them yourself. We are facing a reality where we are no longer the most capable thinkers or creators in the room. This triggers a crisis of identity. If a machine can share a laugh with us or solve our problems, what is left for the human? By 2040, we will be forced to redefine our core concepts of consciousness and the soul. We will have to figure out what it truly means to be human in a world where we are constantly augmented. Many experts believe that within 15 years, we will reach a point where machine entities exceed human abilities. Whether that transition brings joy or catastrophe depends on the regulations and the human values we choose to encode today.